A mayor from Salvador was on live television when he sees this.
Yeah,
The next
fuck
mayor from
that.
Salvador, named Ernesto, was incarcerated after being prosecuted for not completing a financial. They were exploring an abandoned silo when something tried to lure them down. A group of friends were exploring an abandoned silo at night when they began to hear the voice of a girl calling for help.
Can you help me? I lost my friend.
Huh?
I lost my friend.
What?
My friend said, can you please help me? Hello?
Yo, hold on. Chill.
I can't see you.
No, that's Skinwalker, bro. That's someone.
Where are you guys?
Is you a Skinwalker? Go down. You're going down, bro. Are you a Skinwalker?
From the pitch dark bottom of the silo, the calm voice of a girl can be heard, asking for help, saying she lost her friends. The boys answer back as it responds in a monotone and human voice.
Can you please help me?
Some of them begin to suspect something's not right with this individual as they walk out of there. Given how the voice sounds so far down there and its robotic tone, did these boys accidentally stumble upon the nesting ground of a mimic or skinwalker? Or is it just a simple prank? Let me know what you think.
This entire video, I had chills. How long was it? I don't know. Had to be at least a minute. That entire video, I had chills. I want to believe it's real. It's scary. It scared the hell out of me. And what makes it very convincing is the fact that that skinwalker, the girl, had the same cadence and tone when she repeated the same sentence at different times. I don't know. You let me know what you think. And now I see something out of the corner of my eye in my bathroom. I'm gonna look real quick. And it's just my towel hanging. But I hate watching these, but I love it. Why do I do this to myself? Why do we do this to ourselves?
He kept collecting strange objects, then one day he sees this. A man under the user Captain Casket explains that for almost a year now, he's been living in a house filled with collectible items from funeral homes and creepy things related to the dead. The man begins to record a video explaining his experience with some items moving on their own when something haunting is captured.
I've lived in this house for probably close to a year now, and I've never had anything happen here. I've never once thought that there was any kind of like haunting stuff going on or ghosts or anything like that. Until a couple weeks ago when I was given these like lab grade like test tube things. And these are like legit Pyrex brand, super high quality glass, right? Came from a funeral home. So the other day I was up in my bedroom and I started hearing, and I don't see a move, but I'm hearing. And it's like obviously those. So I didn't think too much about it. And then a few days after that, I started seeing like little shadows in the side of my vision, right? I'm like peeking over while I'm watching TV and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, like my sleep has not been as good. Everything's just been kind of weird, right?
As he films himself talking about the strange activity just behind him, hiding by the door, a black figure can be seen moving around. Unaware, the man continues talking about the strange voices he keeps hearing throughout his house lately, and even capturing the voice moments after the figure was seen.
If you've done a lot of like ghost investigation, EVP, that is the quality. Like that is a perfect example of a disembodied voice.
Now, Captain Casket uploaded the video where many immediately pointed out this dark entity. He then showed it's impossible for a jacket or even person to be there since there's no place to hang it from and it's filled with his funeral items. Refusing to acknowledge it, he doesn't check the closet, convinced something is in his house. Given the amount of history in all those objects, could this be some sort of demonic entity showing itself and talking to him after he took the wrong item? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Okay. So I did think it was a jacket or something hanging there, and he did show that you can't hang a jacket. But what I also saw there was the cabinet or whatever it is behind the door. So at the angle that he was at, it could have just been the cabinet. But what do I know? It was probably the Hat Man. You let me know what you think. Was it the Hat Man or was it just the cabinet? Or was it nothing and he has nothing to worry about besides looking like a freak when a girl comes over and she sees all this macabre crap in his house?
He was hunting with his dog when they heard this. A man was out hunting late at night in the Michigan woods with his dog Miley when they begin to hear what sounds like a wounded coyote somewhere nearby. As the man moves towards the direction where the sounds are coming from, he sends Miley ahead. Then this happens.
Get! This coyote is done now. Mike, get over here. They don't sound like no goddamn coyote. What the hell she get? She's getting something. Get it, girl. Watch it. Watch it, girl. Get it. Ooh. Damn. Come on. Mike, come. The fuck? Let's go. What the fuck was that, girl? It get you?
Suddenly, the sounds become more human. As he calls out to Miley to get away, something begins to quickly move around the trees where Miley was seen. After a while, Miley comes back and they make their way out of there. The hunter mentions he's never heard anything like it and has no idea what was making those sounds in the Michigan woods.
That entire video, all I could think about was Miley Cyrus. What's your favorite Miley Cyrus song? She has quite a few that I do enjoy, you know, but if I had to choose her cover of Zombie that she did a few years ago.
He saw what looked like a human in the woods, but as he got closer, this happened. A man from Williamsburg, Virginia named Robert White was relaxing on his porch one night, looking into the woods, when suddenly he notices from the dark woods a pair of glowing eyes staring at him.
Alright, no lie. I'm on my back porch. I heard something stomping in the woods. Something huge.
As the man gets a closer look, he notices whatever this is resembles that of a human with pale white skin. Whatever it is then hides. Robert lets his curiosity get the best of him and begins to call out to see what it is. Then this happens.
Show yourself.
The sounds of a quadruped creature suddenly rush towards Robert.
That thing, whatever it was, it's like the generic, stereotypical skinwalker that you see in pictures. I don't think that's real, first of all, because it's so generic. But you know what? It probably is real because it is so generic. Let me know what you think.
Celebrating her birthday when something demonic is captured. A girl named Danielle and her family. Celebrating her birthday when something demonic is captured. A girl named Danielle and her family were celebrating her birthday one night, singing along happy birthday and recording the moment. But as Danielle gets ready to blow the candles, something horrifying is captured.
Happy birthday to you. I said happy birthday, Blondie.
Did you do it?
That wasn't me.
That was strange, wasn't it?
As she tries to blow the candles one by one, suddenly all the candles go out as if someone had aggressively blown on them. Shocked, the family sits there confused with increased concern and fear, realizing what just happened couldn't have been anyone there, but something they can't see. Danielle uploaded the horrifying moment onto her personal page before quickly going viral, explaining that she had no idea what that was and simply believes her house is haunted.
Oh, that was for sure a ghost who was watching her blow out the candles and she was taking too long and the ghost was like, damn, hurry up.
A hiker decided to stay in a sketchy cabin in the middle of the woods when this happens. A man named Diego was hiking toward an isolated cabin in Colombia. Many locals avoid staying in the cabin due to countless travelers and hikers reported hearing and seeing things moving around at night, so much that people prefer to leave in the middle of the night than stay there. For an experiment, Diego decides to head toward the cabin and spend the night and document his experience. Other than a few obstacles along the way, everything seemed fine. But once Diego arrives and sets up for the night, things get a bit weird.
Ya son las 7 de la noche. Hasta ahora no hay novedad de nada, todo está muy tranquilo, vamos a ver más tarde. Ya casi van a ser las 8 de la noche y no quiero parecer dramático, pero escuché que alguien silbó, así como cuando saludan, tipo... Y ya silbó una vez y me dio un poquito de miedo. Espero que sea un ave, o si no, no puedo dormir.
Estoy acostado y uso mi cabeza en el techo. Yo siento que algo se mueve. Y escucho. Parece que las tablas se abrieran. No sé si es la madera la que intentar.
Diego describes what sounds like a large, heavy creature moving around above him, like it's trying to get in. Unable to sleep, he decides to see what it is.
Y voy a salir a ver qué encuentro en el techo. Y le voy a dar vuelta a la casa. Que no hay nada.
Although he successfully spent the night, Diego explains he has no idea what was moving around the cabin that night. Could it be that this strange creature that stalked Diego is what caused his cabin's haunted rumor? What do you believe?
That picture of the skinwalker they just showed, that's exactly what I was talking about with that other video. But as far as this one goes, all I can think about is like, why don't people, it's easier said than done, obviously, and it doesn't even make sense to do it. But what if someone had like a gun, you know, and just decides they hear that on the roof, just spray the ceiling and hopefully they hit something? Because whatever's up there, it's not good.
This is why you stay armed while camping. An experienced camper from Russia named Tim Morozov was camping with his dog Kersham when he begins to hear footsteps outside his tent.
Кто здесь?
After some time, Tim decides to see who's out there. Then his dog Kersham suddenly runs into the woods, chasing after whatever was out there.
Друзья, я не знаю, что делать. Прошло уже 2 часа, как я зову Кучума. Он не приходит.
Unable to find Kersham, he begins to search the woods and finds handmade traps and objects.
Костер еще тепленький.
Still no signs of Kersham, he's forced to spend the night again and set up camp. Then something horrifying is captured.
Барабаны.
What?
Whoever's living in these woods seems to send them warning shots. After some time hiding, Kersham also shows up as they get away from there. Could it be that Kersham was taken by whoever's out there, then freed after Tim was scared off? Let me know what you think happened here.
Thank God Kersham was okay. But let's talk about the accuracy of those second and third shots. Exact same part of the tree they hit. What? Good shot, my man or woman. But F that.
They wanted to see if the rumors of La Llorona were true when they see this. A woman named Jennifer explains that while her and her friend were at a party in the outskirts of Mexico, they decided to stay after midnight to see if the rumors of a lady in white wandering the road late at night were true when this happens.
Acabó la función, andan los perros ladre y ladre acá afuera porque dicen que después de las 12 se aparece una señora que no sé qué, de blanco, que fue cadena. Ay, no, ese es un perro.
Local dogs suddenly become agitated, but as Jennifer and her friend look around to see what may be causing it, they make a haunting discovery.
Mira eso. Ay, no mames. Keys.
Come on.
From a distance, they see this
So
person in a white
stupid.
dress.
So
emerge out of
stupid. Come
nowhere.
on. Look at
The
this.
haunting figure can also be heard crying as it walks by. Given the girl's last-minute idea to stay later after the party had ended, could this be actual footage of La Llorona? Or is it a simple prank to scare them? Let me know what you believe.
Either way, I hate the fact that I get chills watching this stuff. Why?
He buried this cat, but it came back. A man named Darian posts videos taking care of stray cats around his house. But one day near his house, he found a cat that wasn't responding and was stiff and cold. After confirming she was dead, Darian prepared a burial that day and buried her. Now, a couple weeks later, while Darian's home, he begins to hear a cat meowing outside his door. As he goes to see who it is, he finds this.
Bro, what the hell? How the hell does this keep happening to me? What? Where did you come from? How are you even like... What made you come over here? Bro, what the hell, bro? How does this keep happening? Bro, you gonna follow me now?
He finds the same cat that he buried 2 feet under, somehow managed to dig itself out, and is now at his doorstep. Darian took in the cat and has done his best to take care of her, but he can't afford a vet. Guys, let's make sure he doesn't have to bury her again. Go send some love over at his TikTok.
I'm not really a cat person. I'm all about dogs. That's the cutest cat I've seen. And it makes me want a cat. And I'm like, man, I should get a cat because they can take care of themselves. Oh, man, if that's real, that's crazy. I hope that's not the case and that's just another cat. But damn, do you have a cat? Now I want a cat.
He was working alone in a mine when he sees this. A man named Fito, who works as a miner at La Mina Teniente in Chile, explains that one day while he was making his way through a tunnel by himself, he came across this lost man trying to find his way out. Fito begins to converse with this man like normal, guiding him through the tunnel system. After telling his supervisor what happened, since no one should have been there at that time, they look at the surveillance footage and make a haunting discovery. Fito realizes he was talking to himself this whole time. The supervisor's left in total disbelief since he's heard the rumors of workers seeing a lost wandering man referred to as El Chico Minero del Teniente.
Did you see that handshake? What?
He was driving behind a truck when he sees this. A man named Leroy Torres explains about driving with his family through La Carretera Naranjal in Ecuador late one night. He noticed just behind the car the shadow of a group of kids moving around in the trunk.
Ahí estamos viendo, aquí en la carretera Naranjal, unos niños son una sombra. No hay gente ahí, mi gente, créame. Estamos totalmente sorprendidos y asustados al mismo tiempo. Estoy viajando con mi familia. Se ven unos niños que juegan en un carro que está totalmente vacío en la parte de atrás. Es algo increíble. Tenemos el miedo total aquí en el carro, pero en nombre de Cristo no va a pasar nada. Ya mismo comienzan a jugar, comienzan a tirarse del carro. Las sombras se tiran del carro. Es algo sorprendente, algo de no creer.
The man continues to follow the vehicle, recording what looks like kids thrashing around in the trunk. Yet, based on the shape of the figures, the man and the family believe this isn't real kids, but something that's not from this world. Given past situations where a man in Georgia followed a suspicious truck until police arrived and saved multiple lives, could this be a similar case or something else? Let me know what you think.
Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't know about that. The guy following the truck until the police came and they found a bunch of people in the bed of the truck. As far as like this video goes, I have chills still from it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's stupid how I get chills watching these things. But what do you think? You think that's legit? Were they real kids or just shadows? I would have loved to see them jump off.
She was home alone when she hears this. A woman named Sadie was home alone drinking late at night when she begins to hear strange noises coming from her living room area. Scared someone might have broken in to use the bathroom, she records and checks it out.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
After seeing no one's in the bathroom, she goes towards the source of the sounds, and this happens.
Hello? Alexa, stop! What the fuck?
Sadie sees Alexa began playing sounds by itself for no reason. She received a disturbing voice message. Then one night she sees this. A woman named Melody recently received a disturbing voice message after she attempted to contact her deceased uncle. After interpreting the message and learning about this haunting entity's strange obsession with Melody, one night while arriving back home, she noticed a mysterious person left her flowers at her front door. While Melody's making a video showing the flowers, something horrifying is captured.
It was my birthday, right? And I got these flowers. Boom. No note. So today when I get home, I thought that's what the TikTok was about, but apparently there is someone or something standing behind me in the doorway.
In the video, like something from a nightmare, this tall, translucent humanoid figure can be seen standing by her doorway, watching Melody. Could this strange, terrifying figure be responsible for Melody's bizarre voicemail? Let me know what you think.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that? That looked like, man, that looks like a reptilian, or I don't know. That's crazy though. If that's, I don't know, that it looks so fake, but it could be real, you know? I don't know. And it's, you tell me.
She was inspecting a house after her tenants always moved out when she sees this. A woman named Sarita records a video after having to clean the house so many times in a short period of time. She explains that for some reason, the tenants always move out for unknown reasons and with no notice. Sarita begins to walk through the abandoned property, trying to make sense why people keep moving out when the following is captured.
Rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames.
As Sarita walks toward the bathroom, a door slowly opens by itself, but as she looks around, no one's there. What was meant to be a simple tour turns into a living nightmare. While Sarita walks further in, a disembodied voice is heard. Then she hears someone trying to get in.
Entonces, el Señor, ahorita les voy a enseñar qué es eso que se escucha. Hey, ¿andan acá?
Freaked out, she decides it's time to leave and sees this.
Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya. Ay, no.
Whatever's there opens a cupboard door, like it's actively trying to let Sarita know it doesn't want her there.
You know, I can sit here and say, oh, first of all, I have chills. I can sit here and say, oh, it's the cross draft, it's the wind. These are closets opening, being pushed open. I don't know. I think that's legit.
He saw a strange white figure by a bridge, but as he went towards it, this happens. A man named Henry was hanging out on a hill next to a bridge late at night. While broadcasting the moment, he notices something strange begins to cross the bridge.
¿Qué es eso? No manches, no. No, loco.
The man sees what looks like this white quadruped creature walking across the bridge. As the creature hides in one of the columns, the man decides it's a good idea to get closer. Then this happens.
El cadejo, man. El cadejo.
Vimos el cadejo blanco. ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Dios! Tocaron.
Loud knocks can be heard coming from somewhere in the bridge, but this mysterious white creature that resembles El Cadejo Blanco is nowhere to be found. El Cadejo Blanco, or El Cadejo Negro when aggressive, is a dog-shaped creature from indigenous origin, believed to roam isolated roads at night. Feeling something's not right, he gets out of there.
Well, I'm glad he got the hell out of there because F that. And you know what? This guy, he did one out of the two things I say you should always do in a situation like that. He did not zoom in, so I'm a little disappointed there. But what he did have was that big-ass Temu flashlight that illuminates everything, and he pointed it towards whatever he was looking at, and there was nothing there. So at least he did that.
She was just recording a silly moment when something horrifying is captured. A woman named Mix accidentally recorded a haunting moment late one night while her brother fell asleep on the couch after drinking a bit too much. She began to record him, then this happens.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she asking you why you did.
Unknowingly, they went to bed, only to see it the next day.
I did not see anything when I was recording, and I didn't see it until the next morning. When I showed him the video the next day, once I saw it, he called her in and was like, "Is this you?" And she's like, "No." She was visibly freaked out.
As the camera looks at the hallway, this horrifying figure with a black robe is seen, staring around the corner. Now, this could be an illusion from some sort of jacket hanging there, but while Meg naturally pans the camera again, nothing's there. Strange things in the house have been reported by Meg's brother and his wife, so could this thing be the cause of all the paranormal occurrences? What do you believe?
Hey, you know what? Could be a ghost, could also be a Goomba from Super Mario Brothers, the movie from like 1990. Looks just like that.
He was driving through a sketchy area in Mexico when he sees this. An Uber driver named Rolando Brayo explains that while he was on his way to pick up a client, he noticed through a sketchy, dangerous road a strange figure that doesn't seem human standing in the distance. The man knows strange things often happen here and decides to take a picture as he drove by to see what it is and makes a haunting discovery.
Corre por parte de Rolando Brayo, que nos comenta que él es Uber y pues anda a muy altas horas de la noche trabajando y que en una ocasión pasó por un barrio de la Ciudad de México y le llamó mucho la atención algo que vio a lo lejos y tomó esta fotografía y pues nos las manda y pues yo alcanzo a ver que es como una mujer, se le ve el cabello largo con un vestido sin piernas como si fuera flotando y como si llevara algo en la mano.
Like something from a horror movie, he sees this horrifying figure, what seems like a woman, standing by a building, holding something up in her hand. Now, this could be chalked up as a woman in a blurry frame, but the absence of a shadow and how it's simply levitating with no visible legs has Rolando quite shaken, convinced what he saw that night wasn't human, but something demonic.
You know what? That's probably just a distorted picture of a woman holding a knife, which is scary in itself. But imagine if that thing is a demon or a ghost with a knife. And then this is the new breed of demons and ghosts you got to worry about. It's not just the ooga booga that they can do to you. They can, you know.
A mayor from Salvador was on live television when he sees this.
Shit, fuck
mayor
that.
from Salvador named Ernesto was incarcerated after being prosecuted for not completing a financial obligation. While Ernesto's held prisoner until he pays the $125,000 deed, live news outlets in Salvador begin to record his live transmission. As Ernesto sits by himself in isolation, something haunting is captured. Just behind the man, the haunting figure of a woman with black hair is seen peeking around the corner, watching him. Ernesto leans forward as he notices this figure's presence. The news outlet suddenly cuts the scene, leaving more questions than answers as to who or what was this mysterious figure. Given Ernesto's clear expression of surprise and this figure's haunting appearance, could this be paranormal or something much worse? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Something much worse than what is much worse than paranormal? YouTube. That's all I got for you today. I just hacked up a lung. I am Nick, the Babadook of YouTube. I appreciate you stopping by. Wow, I sound like Stone Cold Steve Austin right now, and that's the bottom line. I think that was pretty good. If you can leave a comment, like, subscribe, share this video with somebody, I would truly, truly appreciate it. Let me know what your favorite clip was. Today, mine, good question, putting myself on the spot. And I'm like, that's so Raven with the flashbacks of all the videos I just watched. I think I'm going to have to choose. Actually, the one where the girl was like, I'm lost. Can you help me? The ones where they're like, are you a skinwalker? That one's my favorite one today. After you let me know which one your favorite one is, just leave your social security number. Truly appreciate that. And to show my appreciation for you, I made you a couple of videos that are here somewhere. Where? Here?